Today, we are talking about nihilism. Sometimes, when you look too deeply into your inner world, you do not find peace. You find emptiness. Nihilism is like a slow disease of the mind. It does not destroy you all at once. It slowly eats away at your sense of meaning. When nihilism takes hold, everything begins to look pointless. Human joy, human suffering, love, shame, success, failure, even the heroes of history. Everyone dies. Everyone is forgotten. And after enough time, even the people who once seemed larger than life become nothing more than names in a book or shadows in someone else's memory. Then you look at your own life, your happiness, your pain, your pride, your humiliation. In the end, it may all seem to exist only in the tiny dash between two dates on a gravestone. And one day, even that stone will be covered by grass. This is when the mind begins to ask, why do I exist? But if this question becomes disconnected from real life, it can turn into self-destruction. Thought starts feeding on itself. The soul keeps grinding itself down, not until it finds a clear answer, but until meaning itself collapses. That is nihilism, the denial of value, the denial of truth. The core nihilistic thought is this: the world has no final meaning. Life has no built-in value. Morality has no absolute foundation. Everything is accidental, temporary, and empty. Nietzsche is one of the most famous thinkers connected to this crisis. When he said, "God is dead," he was not celebrating. He was mourning. He meant that the old sources of meaning, religion, tradition, morality, certainty, had lost their power. Human beings were becoming rootless, floating in an age where meaning was dissolving. And today, this feeling is everywhere. We live in a world of extreme material abundance, but deep spiritual emptiness. You see it in the modern idea of being clear-minded. Someone says they do not need anyone. They say they have seen through everything. But sometimes that is not wisdom. It is disappointment. It is distance from the world. It is a quiet form of nihilism. Nihilism can destroy your ability to act. It can make you cynical. It can make you reject yourself. It can even pull you into depression. But the real challenge is not to destroy meaning.
The real challenge is to rebuild value after meaning has collapsed. Nihilism is not always the end of thought. Sometimes it is the dark moment before awakening. It strips away your illusions. It removes your blind ambition. It exposes your attachment to status, approval, belief, and success. And then it leaves you with one question. If no one is watching, if there is no reward, if there is no applause, what would you still choose to do? When you stop acting for other people, for status, for fame, or even for borrowed beliefs, something changes. You begin to hear a quieter voice inside you, a voice that is not created by the outside world, a voice that belongs to you. So do not fall into the cage of nihilism, because meaning is not something you simply find. Sometimes it is something you create. And maybe the meaning you are looking for is not outside you. Maybe you are the meaning. Subscribe to Mind Traps. See people more clearly. Understand yourself better.